Hold on to your hats, folks. Now brace yourself for this. We're talking Banff National Park, one of the great granddads of national parks globally, tucked snugly in the heart of the Canadian Rockies. But hold up, it's not just 6,641 square kilometers of jaw-dropping wilderness. It's the ultimate playground where nature and adrenaline join hands, where each day hands you a golden ticket to a face-off with Canada's most compelling wildlife. Willing to high-five a frolicsome moose, or catch a glimpse of a bold eagle ruling the skies? Well, congratulations, you've hit the jackpot. Now imagine wandering off the beaten path into the colossal wilderness, only to find yourself in a welcoming committee of deer. Think you've got the guts to handle the spotlight? As long as you don't have a pocket full of carrots, you're golden. Our fuzzy pals here have learned their manners, making the park a spine-tingling yet huggable home for thrill seekers. Banff is not just a park, it's a living, pulsating tribute to Mother Earth's might. The sky-kissing mountains, crystal-clear lakes, thick greens, and sprawling meadows are the canvas for a never-ending saga of adventures. It's like diving headfirst into a live-action postcard. But the charm of Banff doesn't end at picture-perfect views. Its real enchantment is its knack for whispering sweet nothings to the wild at heart. It dares you to leave the footprints behind and blaze your trail. It's a breather from the monotonous 9 to 5, a chance to dance to nature's beat. Whether you're an experienced trekker or a laid-back ambler, Banff has got you covered. So, nestled in the heart of the Canadian Rockies, you'll find this gem, Banff National Park. It's more than just a park, it's a joyride that lets you bear-hug the great outdoors. A place where every sunrise brings a promise of a fresh escapade. Because in Banff, life is nothing short of a roller coaster ride through the heart of nature's splendor. You've made it to Banff, now what? So, you're in Banff and the question pops up, what to do? Fear not, fellow adventurers. Banff isn't just a pretty face, it's a kaleidoscope of experiences waiting to be unwrapped. First off, the Cave and Basin National Historic Site. Unearth the birthplace of Canada's national parks and immerse yourself in the steamy, sultry ambience. The water's warm. Take a dip in the upper hot springs, a natural hot tub with a view that will leave you spellbound. Now, for the history buffs, the Banff Park Museum is a treasure trove of nature's artifacts. It's a trip down memory lane, a chance to peek into Banff's past. Or how about a hike up the Tunnel Mountain Trail? Feel the crunch of gravel under your boots as you ascend to an awe-inspiring panorama. And if you're up for a drive, the Icefields Parkway is a ribbon of road that weaves through the heart of the Rockies. It's a highway to heaven, literally. For a bird's-eye view, hop on a gondola ride up Sulphur Mountain. The world from up here? It's breathtaking. The White Museum of the Canadian Rockies takes you on a journey through art and culture, while Sunshine Village offers a snow-white paradise for skiers and snowboarders. And if you're game, take a boat tour on Lake Minnewanka or go horseback riding in the backcountry. If you're up for a thrill, whitewater rafting on the Kananaskis River will get your pulse racing. And don't forget to keep your eyes peeled for wildlife. You might spot a grizzly bear or a moose. Visit the Fairmont Banff Springs, known as the Castle in the Rockies. It's a page from a fairy tale right here in Banff. Or try ice climbing in the winter, fishing in the Bow River, or mountain biking on the Legacy Trail. The Banff Centre for Arts and Creativity is a hub for the artsy souls, while camping in one of the many campgrounds is an adventure in itself. And lastly, the Lake Louise Ski Resort and Mountain Resort is a winter wonderland that will leave you awestruck. So, whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a nature lover, or a history buff, there's something for everyone in Banff. But remember, the real beauty of Banff lies not in the doing, but in the being. So don't forget to just breathe and soak in the stunning natural beauty of Banff, because here in Banff, every moment is a memory in the making. Envision yourself hiking through the scenic trails of Banff, immersed in the sound of the wind rustling through the tall spruces and the occasional mountain squirrel chattering away. Feel the rocky soil of the Canadian wilderness beneath your boots, compacting with each step, and the cool alpine breeze kissing your cheek. You take a deep breath, your lungs filling with the fragrance of pine and loamy earth. Above, the sun's rays filter through the verdant canopy, casting a mosaic of light and shadow on the ground. In Banff, the tranquility is all-encompassing, the solitude revitalizing. Next, transport yourself to a world of winter wonder, of exhilaration and speed. Picture yourself atop a snow-capped peak in Banff National Park. The vast Canadian wilderness is spread out below you, a mosaic of white and green, of stark contrasts and soft edges. The wind howls in your ears, a testament to the altitude. Your adrenaline spikes as you prepare for a skiing descent, and then you're off, diving down the mountain, the frosty air rushing past you, the snow kicking up in your wake. As you carve your path, a lone figure against the boundless white, the thrill of skiing down a snow-capped mountain in Banff is an unforgettable experience. Lastly, imagine exchanging the winter wonderland of the snow-capped peaks for the captivating beauty of Lake Louise. Feel the rhythmic glide of your kayak slicing through the emerald green water, each stroke taking you farther into the heart of the lake. Visualize the reflection of the Alberta sky on the tranquil surface, the feather-like clouds seeming to skim the water. The awe-inspiring Rocky Mountains enclose the lake, their grandeur mirrored in the water's surface, the sound of your paddle breaking the surface, the splash, the ripples, the symphony of nature's silence. It's a meditative experience unique to Banff. Located in the heart of the Canadian Rockies, Banff is more than just a haven for thrill seekers. This mesmerizing destination is a remarkable record of history and culture, providing more than just adrenaline-pumping outdoor adventures. For enthusiasts of history, Banff is a vibrant mosaic of historical stories and intriguing facts. Interestingly, Banff holds the prestigious title of Canada's first national park. Yes, you got that correct. This eminent park, situated amid the breathtaking wilderness of Alberta, was inaugurated in the remote year of 1885. More than 1.5 centuries ago, this vast expanse was identified for its extraordinary natural beauty and reserved to be valued and conserved for the future generations. Scene 4 of Banff's historical journey is incredibly fascinating. It all started with a fortunate discovery by 3 average railway workers. During their routine work, these men stumbled upon a concealed treasure, a cave filled with hot springs. These were not just regular hot springs, but ones possessing such intense heat and beauty that were unrivaled. This extraordinary discovery triggered a course of exploration and preservation that eventually led to the inception of Banff National Park. Visualize steam rising from the earth, the natural heat wrapping the surrounding air, the excitement of a budding discovery. This is the historical moment those 3 railway workers experienced over 100 years ago. Their encounter with the hot springs marked a historical turning point, prompting the safeguarding of these natural wonders and the establishment of Canada's oldest national park. Truly, the history of Banff is as heated as its hot springs. Welcome to Banff, an oasis for those who appreciate fine dining. This captivating town is a gastronomical treasure chest, overflowing with an array of dining venues that cater to a myriad of tastes and preferences. Banff presents a fascinating blend of traditional Canadian cuisine, shaped by the nation's rich and colorful past, and unique international flavors that transport you on a culinary tour across the globe. There's truly something here to tickle every taste bud. Begin your gourmet journey in the bustling heart of Banff, where the alluring aromas from the vibrant restaurants draw you in. Here, you can savor iconic Canadian dishes that form an essential part of the nation's culinary heritage. Relish a juicy Alberta steak, savor the comforting taste of a classic poutine, or delight your senses with a crunchy tart apple picked fresh from an Okanagan Valley orchard. But Banff isn't only about local fare, it's also a fusion of international tastes. The town is alive with eateries offering a broad range of global cuisines, the tangy delights of Mexican fare, the exquisite elements of French gastronomy, to the aromatic spices of Indian dishes. There's a universe of flavors ready to excite your taste buds. Transitioning to scene 5, we simply cannot overlook the desserts. Banff boasts a wide array of sugary indulgences to enjoy, like the famous butter tart, a purely Canadian invention that is both sweet and satisfying. Among these, the Canadian original truly stands out. Let's not forget, pancakes smothered in maple syrup isn't just a breakfast tradition in Canada, it's a delectable culinary lifestyle. In our 6th scene, we venture to Banff, where an ancient saying hums, "The mountains bestow tranquility upon its people." This deep sentiment is born into existence by the wind, as it gently grazes the towering peaks, echoes in the soft whispering of leaves in the verdant forest, and is reflected in the peaceful, mirror-like lakes. It's a mantra that resounds within every traveler's heart, leaving an indelible imprint as they wander through the pulsating landscapes. This saying, it encapsulates the heavenly charm of Banff, a sanctuary nestled in the heart of the Canadian Rockies, a paradise where humans and nature exist in harmony, creating a tranquil symphony. The awe-inspiring grandeur of this place inculcates a sense of modesty, a gentle nudge reminding us of our place in nature and the insignificance of our everyday worries. And here we truly comprehend the essence of peace. In Banff, majestic mountains serve as protectors, their snow-draped summits reaching towards the heavenly skies. These robust titans, shaped by the ebb and flow of time, stand firm, representing the strength and resilience that are the essence of nature. As you gaze upon their rugged countenances, etched with tales of history, it's impossible to deflect the wave of tranquility that engulfs you. As you delve into the heart of these mountains, you're greeted with an overwhelming silence, only broken by the gentle rustling of leaves, the distant melody of birds, and the occasional whisper of the wind. This is a realm untouched by the chaos of contemporary society, a sanctuary that offers a break from the unyielding rhythm of life. It's a revitalizing breath of pure mountain air for the soul. Through the magic of Banff, the mountains indeed bestow tranquility upon the people, rekindling within them a sense of calmness and unity with nature. As we transition to Scene 7, know that Banff National Park has a myriad of offerings for every individual. Are you an adrenaline junkie seeking a thrill, a history buff fascinated by the past, a food lover always on a quest for novel flavors, or a person yearning for some calming respite? This location is tailored for you. Banff is your sanctuary for etching indelible memories, a site where each dawn brings forth a novel marvel. This isn't merely promotional rhetoric. We invite you to immerse yourself in the living experience, because in Banff, every individual's expedition is just taking. As we wrap up scene number 8, remember, if you ever cross paths with a moose, avoid any carrots. Laughs heartily. Until our next rendezvous, I encourage you to maintain your spirit of exploration and discovery, and never forget to value the joy of laughter. Life is ephemeral, so make it a point not to take it too gravely. It's time for me to sign out, but don't forget, the mountains are calling, and the choice to answer is yours. I grins. Also, there's no need to panic. Moose are generally gentle of the time. Signing off till we meet again in our next scene, my cherished